Hey children, today I'm going to start with telling you a story of a frog. No, not the frog and the princess, but this frog who jumped into water. Okay, and this water was in a pan, and the frog didn't realize that the pan was being heated. And very, very slowly, as the pan was being heated, the frog kept changing its temperature. You know, frogs are cold-blooded and they change their temperature according to the environment they are in. So the frog kept changing its temperature, and as the temperature went higher and higher, it kept changing, and it didn't realize that the temperature was actually rising to a state where it might be fatal for it. And yes, the temperature rose much and the frog died in the water. Now this is well, I'm telling it to you like a story, but this is an experiment that has been done to show that you can actually kill a frog like this, because it changes according to the change that's happening around it without looking around as to what's happening, without being aware of its surroundings. It keeps changing itself, and finally it could lead to death. All right, now something like this might happen with children who spend a lot of time on their mobiles. Okay, so you start off with a little bit initially when you get your mobile, probably your 6th or 7th, which I would definitely not tell parents to give you when it's 6 or 7, but some children get it as early, some children might get it much later. But you slowly spend more and more of your time on one screen to another, and a mobile gives you an entire world of opportunities, right? It could either go into the positive or the negative, and as you keep using more and more, you very rarely realize that the time is going beyond that. And one extremely bad thing that can happen with the excessive use of mobile is loneliness. Okay, loneliness, children, is such a big concern that in 2018 British government appointed one particular leader to show. A particular minister was appointed as a loneliness minister. Okay, Tracy Crouch. So this is a time when Theresa May was the prime minister, and she appointed a loneliness minister for them. Now, of course, for a country like Britain, it probably the loneliness levels are very high, because the weather also goes against it, and you know, a lot of people are affected by dark and gloomy weather all the time, and the interactions is much lower, being a much more I'm not making generalizations, but in our country that is not such a big concern, because we are a tropical country. There's an abundance of sunlight, and one of the major reasons of loneliness found in children, in adolescents, is mobile time. Okay, is mobile time. Now with our schooling going from home, and we're not able to go out much, many children are still not able to go out of their homes because they have cases in their surroundings, in their apartment or in their vicinity, in their neighborhood, and they're not able to go out. But there are things that we can do to you know, make ourselves aware of our surroundings, and not spend our entire time using our mobiles, and make sure that our we don't unknowingly fall into this loop of getting into loneliness without being aware of our surroundings, like the frog did. Okay, now children tell me that, okay, I can't go down and play. Mom, what can I do? I can't go down and play. So let's look at how it can sound. So this is how I can't go down and play. I'm marking it with a red pen. Okay, and then children tell me, I can't meet my friends. I like to go to meet people. I can't meet my friends. All right. Now, if you were to look at, say something like, I had a Zoom call with our friends, and my God, what fun we had. Okay, we had a lot of fun. Now, if you say that I studied well and I got a lot of marks in my, you know, whatever you had expected in some of the subject. Oh wow, we got a lot of marks in some subject. All right. Now, we all got together on the Sunday, and we all shared a meal. He from his screen and I from my screen, and you know, a lot of people were there around sharing a same meal, and we were all talking to each other and talking. Oh my, that sounds like so much fun. All right. So now, if you say, I am writing a new blog, for example, and I've got 10 likes on my blogs, and people have started liking the blog. Wow. Right. So if you look around you, there are a lot of opportunities where you can actually make this small bit of I can't go out, and you know, you, for example, you do gymming and it gives you a high, good exercise, whatever you want. Very soon it is very possible to make these two things, that I can't go to school, I don't have friends, to just disappear with so many other things that are happening around you which are happy. right? So one way to counter this is to fill your life with things which are positive. So how would you know if you are even starting off with loneliness, children? When you get up in the morning, what is it that you think? Are you thinking of one morning, what am I going to do today? Am I going to meet my friend? Am I going to go to class? Do I have a homework to finish? I have a test to study, so let me get up and study for the test. Today is the day I'm supposed to water the plants, bathe my dog, or take my dog for a walk, or today's whatever. It could be anything. If you're looking forward to something, you know that you are, fine. But then if you are falling into, what am I going to do today? Then we know you're in for trouble, okay? So one of the ways to counter loneliness, children, is to have a schedule where you are filling in things which you look forward to. Keep yourself busy, include a lot of activity. Remember, we spoke about getting creative. We also spoke about the harms of binge watching. All right, so expose yourself to sunlight. Give yourself at least like good half an hour of sunlight. Do some kind of exercise from your balcony, from your window, from your terrace, wherever you can move into, and fill yourself with activities which are going to release dopamine. Is that okay? Remember, we spoke about dopamine, the enthusiasm hormone. So once you fill yourself, your day, very consciously with a lot of things that matter, with a lot of things which will give you very small achievements, this dependence on phone will reduce. All right, and go out and interact with your parents, and see what is it that can be done, because once a stage is reached where it might become clinical loneliness, it becomes clinically significant, then it is very difficult to come back. You might need therapy. But at this stage, when we are just at home, and this is a very temporary stage, right, before school starts, we can always come back and just be happy the way we want to be. Is that okay? So let us dictate our lives and not allow any external agent like corona or pandemic to dictate our life. Yeah, chalo, take care, ciao.